Looks more like a wet hen to me.
Quite unusual to see him call.
I'd like a beer!
And that's exactly why.
I'll tell you, nobody has the likes of these. My God, where did you learn to wield? Father always said you were a good-for-nothing boozer.
I was in a war. Right up, and you ought to know yourself. Not all the
Aye. Well,
So Father would be satisfied, only he'll never be satisfied.
I thought he was the way he was because his first son let him down. And he hoped...
When I was 6 years old, I fell off. He wouldn't talk to me for a week, because
The first time he took me hunting, he let...
only 3 days.
I always wondered who you were.
Look, I really did fuck up everything I could. But now, I have a chance to put things to right.
And that's why you want to talk to Alder.
I've got to get him on our side and to cooperate with us.
Aren't we all on the same...
Maybe everyone's saying that.
After your encounter with Father, it won't... Actually, I don't think you should even attempt it.
What else can I do, though?
I'll talk to him myself. He'll hear me out for sure. But you'll have to trust me.
All right, then. It's a nice idea, but we can't wait around without an...
Only no one's going to pay for one. because that would be an outright admission.
Alder's got some clout with the councillors and burghers who are loyal to Sigismund. If he agrees, they'll follow.
You got... Leave Alder to me.
I don't know how
You can drag...
you're... Sir Kunzlin.
You're Godwin, aren't you?
Oh dear.
Have no fear. I know Martin well, and I know he's...
What do you think of the rabbi's offer? The Kuttenberg Jew...
or nothing. To be honest...
He said he was interested in an alliance, though, didn't he?
Aye, but still he must be aware that whatever happens...
So you don't...
And isn't it natural? It's not. They live in our city. But
Will you support...
that depends on what it is. If he decides to...
Do you think we should look for help somewhere else?
I came here for one reason alone. If Yops doesn't lay one out before me...
I expect you know...
Why wouldn't I? She's joined at the hip with...
I hope she doesn't feel unwelcome here.
To her own relatives, certainly. But I'll tell you what, Anna cared for him devotedly till the day he died.
So it's not true what they say? That his demise was convenient?
Vile slander. People just can't forgive her for... God be with you.
Take a look at that. A nightingale surrounded by hawks.
What brings you here? Hey, you! What are you doing here?
I'm here on a matter...
And what would her...
I'm supposed to stick this message here into Hammond Alder's things.
Lady Anna is interested in Alder?
The lady doth protest too much, methinks.
All right. Go ahead and slip it in somewhere.
I've got those papers from Alder for you.
Quiet! You don't have to announce it to everyone.
Milady, with all the clamor going on here, I can hardly hear my own thoughts. Here they are.
You're more capable than I expected. Thanks for the help.
You're welcome. And now you're part of the bargain.
As agreed. I will support Liechtenstein's proposal with both words and money.
Thank you, noble lady. God will...
Yes, quite. But let's drink to our bargain, Godwin.
How could I refuse a toast with such a fine lady? To your health, Lady Anna.
And to the success of our efforts.
Look out!
You don't like hearing sauce?
Sir Bocek, I need to speak with you for a moment.
A man hardly puts his cup to his lips and someone Yobs comes up with a plan as full of holes as a beggar's shoes, and now you're all jostling to win me over for him.
On the contrary, I've come here with an idea how to...
Does that improvement include a few thousand men-at-arms? If not, you can go to the devil with it.
Only in order to get them.
You've got my attention, but...
Don't worry, it's not just your money I want to draw on. Believe it or not, we've gained other patrons for our cause too.
Really? Name at least one of those lunatics.
Anna of Volstein.
Truly? Well, let's see about it then.
I wouldn't mention the word lunatic.
All right, let's discuss it, candidly. I have a lot of property, lots of subjects to look after, and along with that, the Lord blessed me with a large family. I can't risk it all in a conflict with Sigismund.
So you need guarantees that you won't be left standing in the cold if you openly oppose Sigismund.
My guarantee is called Yitka. She's my niece. If I succeeded in marrying her off to another strong house, I'll have the certainty that I won't be left alone.
Maybe it's enough to find a suitable groom among the allies.
Perhaps someone of suitable standing who Yitka would also gladly accept. I don't want her to be unhappy.
How about young Lord Capon?
He's a youngster still.
What's wrong with him? He's young, he's handsome, women are fighting over him. Yitka will like him, and he'll give her a whole bunch of children.
And to half the wenches in his domain too, eh? On the other hand, the Lords of Lipa have a good reputation, and Hanush can always be relied on, despite his temper. Maybe it's not such a bad idea.
I'll convey your offer to Lord Capon. If he agrees, we can celebrate our alliance.
I don't care what the young lord thinks. Hanush is the one to decide. If he agrees, I'll be happy to support your plan.
Pushing a friend to tie the knot to save the kingdom.
The kingdom will not forget his sacrifice. Now stop.
Finally! I won!
Sir Hanush,
You do? Let's hear it then.
young Lord Capon is going to get married.
If he's got some impoverished noble's daughter pregnant, I'll have his hide. I'm not going to support some bastard.
You misunderstood my meaning. I was the one who arranged the betrothal. I mean, with your blessing.
You arranged a marriage for my ward? Just like that? With who?
With the niece of Sir Bocek, Lord of Kunstadt. Her name's Yitka.
Bocek of Kunstadt? The Bocek of Kunstadt? Godwin, you conniving old bastard!
Oh, fuck.
I don't believe it. So, young Hans is to marry Kunstadt's daughter?
Niece.
If you're serious, I'll make sure that you get the Rattay parish.
Or you could make me the abbot of Sassa. Or what about a bishopric?
Forget it. Soon I'll be paying for a wedding. Not a word to Hans. I want to tell him myself. But let's drink to it, shall we?
Cheers!
Cheers to you, and to your parleying skills.
The apothecary say you gave me some ointment.
Sir Bocek, your niece Yitka can start preparing for her wedding.
So Hanush agreed, without reservations.
Indeed.
Then I will fulfill my end of the bargain without reservation.
Thank you. Lord of Kunstad.
Enough formality. We'll have a drink. What do you...
Cheers to the beautiful Lady Yitka and the unhappy Lord Capon.
Here's to a good bargain.
You can do it. You drink anything.
And that's exactly why.
I'm still hoping it works out, and we walk out of here with a clear plan. But maybe...
Gentlemen, I think we can raise our goblets to the successful conclusion of the negotiations.
Is this supposed to be your secret weapon?
Like I said, miracles happen where you least expect them. Tell me, Godwyn of the House of Odorin?
I bring nothing from the House of Odorin. But the widow of Val...
Both of them. Good heaven.
This is going to be a long story, and I could use a drink.
It would seem that we have all benefited from the break in these proceedings. New alliances have been formed. And I have also changed my plans. We shall still wait for Sigismund to withdraw his troops of his own accord. But we will wait with an army at our backs.
And how are we to raise an army? Wasn't it made clear at the meeting that no one wants to take the risk?
The only thing made clear was that each of us alone is weak, and that we could not find common ground. But that has now changed.
King Wenceslas is, by the will of God, the Balbatim of all his subjects, not only the Christians. Our community, and not only ours, will give you coin.
The Kuttenberg houses are still loyal to King Wenceslaus, and we stand with Lord Ruthard.
And if that's not enough, the houses of Leipa and Kunstadt will unite and march side by side.
My niece, Yitka, will take young Lord Capon as her husband.
Lords Kunstadt, Hanush, Radzig, and I will set out immediately. God willing, we will be back within 3 weeks, along with an army.
Now those are words worthy of a nobleman.
My friend, I still believe that words are more powerful than swords. And our words will ring in 1,000 voices to the glory of King Wenceslas.
After we conquered the city, you promised to restore order immediately. And then I find out things are even more disordered than before.
Your Majesty, we are sorry. We will put it to rights.
You've already said that. I want to hear real solutions.
We will put more guards on the roads and toughen penalties.
We can have a few captured bandits executed as an example to others.
We do not care about bandits. We care about rebellious nobles and burghers. What will you do with them? How will you solve the chaos in the town administration, the rebellious miners, and the dismal yields? And how is it even possible that a rebellion against the king is smoldering here in the city?
What do you mean, sire?
I hear the resistance is coming from the Jewish quarter, from right under your noses. Why haven't you done anything?
We don't know who is behind this. Without evidence, we cannot punish them.
Otto von Berghoff did not ask questions in Prague either. He acted. Find a couple of wretches in a hole somewhere, point them to the Jewish quarter, and give them free rein. The city's Jewish community was and still is on Wencesla's side. They need a warning.
We do not even...
Marquardt, could you spare a few men for a while?
Of course, sire. I'll assign them to Eric. He'll take care of it.
So you see, all you have to do is make sure the city rebel get their share. You could at least manage that, couldn't you? And if the thought should cross your minds that you would get rid of the debts to the Jewish moneylenders this way, forget about it. Your debts will remain, up to the last groschen. Only now you owe us directly. And while we are on the subject of money, has the yield from the mines finally matched last year's?
Sire, the deposits are dwindling, and mining is becoming increasingly difficult. And to make matters worse, the miners started rebelling.
Don't take us for a fool. They'll stop rebelling when you pay them proper wages.
Your Majesty, we can't do that.
Silence! How dare you oppose the kingdom's protector? You're a bunch of incompetent sycophants. Chicken shits. Not any better than the scum hiding in the forest.
And drunks! Give them hell! Lazy fools, the lot of them.
How dare you?
Some of you are even swelling right here in the city council meeting. This is unbelievable.
Remove this swill pot from the hall immediately.
I'm telling the truth.
Lord of Zarzhets, your insolence just cost you your place on the council, and a month in the dungeon.
But...
Hopefully that'll be enough for him to sober up. And if not, put him in the pillory for a while, bailiff.
I'll see to it as soon as the council is over, Your Majesty.
All I hear from you over and over again are excuses and prevarication. And results? None. I therefore placed the city council under the authority of Sir Marquardt von Aulitz, who is present here, with immediate effect. He will make sure you finally do your duty.
But, sire, that would be a violation of the privileges granted to us as a free mining town.
Silence! I am the only guarantor of your rights. You have to earn your privileges, not hide behind them. During my brother's reign, this idleness was perhaps tolerated. But that is over now. You were given a few simple tasks. But instead of working on them, you idled in the baths and lined your pockets. And let the traitors cast their nets undisturbed. But unlike my brother, I am capable of creating order. And I assure you, I do not distinguish between those who stand in my way. Be they beggars, noblemen, or city councillors. You have 2 weeks to restore order in the city and increase mining output. I want clear results, and you answer only to me and Sir Marquardt von Aulitz now. No one else. The council is dismissed. You, don't go anywhere, boy. Be so kind and remain here. Our throat has become rather dry. And we still wish to speak with our friend von Aulitz.
Yes, sire. As you wish, sire.
Between the two of us, Marquardt, Was I not perhaps too harsh on them? And speak candidly, we have had enough of false flattery.
Sire, you were harsh, but rightfully so. These counselors, they need to be shown their place. You suffered their insolence for far too long. And the same is true of the Jews.
We know. Otto repeated to us several times that it is time to strike against them. We are glad he's not here. He would be intolerably self-satisfied if he knew we had heeded him.
Boy, can't you see the King's cup is empty?
You tend to us as if we were infirm. Boy, pour us a monastic wine. The monks had a good year. We have concerns, friend. The Hungarians are rebelling. Our army is falling apart, and we have enemies here on all sides. Would we had a proper army instead of human mercenaries? They cannot be relied upon. And we are no closer to our goal now than a few months ago. Thank you. It is a good year. If our father were still alive, he would have been astonished by the mess that a few years of Wenceslas' reign brought to us. With a single word, he would have put the nobility in their place, and the country would flourish. God grant him eternal glory.
We won't need much more time. We'll arrest the traitor Odorin, and the rest will fall in line.
You say the others will be brought into line, but what do you know of them? We know only a few of them. But there's a fortress standing on every damn hill here. What side are their lords on?
We'll find out soon enough, sire.
If only Wenceslas were not such a stubborn ass, and relinquished that throne that he has no use for anyway. The nobility, on the other hand, found a ruler like him very useful. They made a puppet out of him.
Once you restore order, they'll join you. All you have to do is promise them the privileges they lost during Wenceslas' reign.
First, they'd have to be willing to make peace at least among themselves. Jobst does everything he can to sow chaos, so that he himself emerges victorious in the end. This business makes me thirsty. Pour me some of that red, boy.
I think Jobst is just waiting for the right moment. He'll switch sides when it suits him.
Maybe. But first I'll have to conquer a few more cities, and get a couple more lords on my side. Then they take the threat of war seriously. And Hungary. If Bohemia is a wasp nest, then Hungary is a viper's lair. For God's sake, what is this? Guards, throw this fool out.
What kind of a donkey have they sent me? Are you only deaf or completely stupid as well? I've never been so ashamed in my life. And in front of the king himself. Be glad I'm not having you whipped like an unruly brat. Get out.
Between the two of us, Margaret, was I not perhaps too hard on you? And speak candidly, we have had enough of false flattery. We know. Otto repeated to us several times that it is time to strike against them. We are glad he's not here. He would be intolerably self-satisfied if he knew we had heeded him.
Boy, can't you see the King's cup is empty?
You tend to us as if we were infirm. Boy, pour us a monastic wine. The Hungarians are rebelling. Our army is falling apart, and we have enemies here on all sides. Would we had a proper army instead of human mercenaries? They cannot be relied upon. And we are no closer to our goal now than a few months ago. Thank you. It is a good year.
If our father were still alive, he would have been astonished by the rest of the few years Wenceslas reigned Portugal. With a single word, he would have put the nobility in their place, and the country would flourish. God grant him eternal glory.
We won't need much more time. We'll arrest the traitor Odorin, and the rest will fall in line.
You say the others will be brought into line, but what do you know of them? We know only a few of them. But there's a fortress standing on every damn hill here. What side are their lords on?
We'll find out soon enough, sire.
If only Wenceslas were not such a stubborn ass, and relinquished that throne that he has no use for anyway. The nobility, on the other hand, found a ruler like him very useful. They made a puppet out of him. First, they'd have to be willing to make peace, at least among themselves. Jobst does everything he can to sow chaos, so that he himself emerges victorious in the end. This business makes me thirsty. Pour me some of that red, boy.
I think Jobst is just waiting for the right moment. He'll switch sides when it suits him.
Maybe. But first I'll have to conquer a few more cities, and get a couple more lords on my side. Then they take the threat of war seriously. And Hungary. If Bohemia is a wasp nest, then Hungary is a viper's lair.
You will follow in his footsteps, sire, as soon as you get the chance.
But the wine is good here. To your health, Marquardt. And to your health too, boy. May your children grow in a land ruled by a good king.
Thank you, sire. You are too magnanimous.
Why? You did a good job. You can be proud of yourself. First, we need to crack down on the biggest troublemakers. He and Ruthard are in it together. Once we get Odalin, we can handle Ruthard easy. Rabosh will be yours. After all, Otto has already got Malishov.
I appreciate your confidence, sire.
But the devil knows there are a lot more strongholds to conquer here.
For the King Red White.
No, we shall have white. We have had enough of it.
Quickly!
Not so fast, my friend. It's a wondrous tool, but we can't rely on it forever.
Bring it here to the square and point it at the city hall. Those psychopaths will benefit.
It's a splendid idea, but it won't be necessary. The councillors are quite fearful enough already that they can help nothing.
Guards, throw him out. Send someone who can pull wine.
What kind of... Are you only... Get out!
Between the two of us, Marquardt, was I not perhaps too hard on you? And speak candidly, we have had enough false flattery.
Sire, you were harsh, but rightfully so.
us several times that it is time to strike against them. We are glad he's not here. He would be intolerably self-satisfied if he knew we had heeded him.
Boy, can't you see the king's cup is empty?
You tend to us as if we were infirm. Boy, pour us a monastic wine. The monks had a good year. We have concerns, friend. The Hungarians are rebelling. Our army is falling apart, and we have enemies here on all sides. Would we had a proper army instead of human mercenaries. They cannot be relied upon. And we are no closer to our goal now than a few months ago.
Are you deaf? His Majesty asked for red wine.
If our father were still alive, he would have been astonished by the mess that a few years of Wenceslas' reign brought to us. With a single word, he would have put the nobility in their place, and the country would flourish. God grant him eternal glory.
We won't need much more time. We'll arrest the traitor Odor, and the rest will follow.
You say the others will be brought into line, but what do you know of them? We know only a few of them. But there's a fortress standing on every damn hill here. What side are their lords on?
We'll find out soon enough, sire.
If only Wenceslas were not such a stubborn ass, and relinquished that throne that he has no use for anyway. The nobility, on the other hand, found a ruler like him very useful. They made a puppet out of him.
Once you restore order, they'll join you. All you have to do is promise them the privileges they lost during Wenceslas' reign.
First, they'd have to be willing to make peace at least among themselves. Jobst does everything he can to sow chaos, so that he himself emerges victorious in the end. This business makes me thirsty. Pour me some of that red, boy.
Jobst is just waiting for the right moment. He'll switch sides soon.
Maybe. But first I have to conquer a few more cities, and get a couple more lords on my side. Then they take the threat of war seriously. And Hungary. If Bohemia is a wasp nest, then Hungary is a viper's lair.
We'll follow in his footsteps, as soon as you get the chance.
But the wine is good here. To your health. And to your health too, boy. May your children grow in a land ruled by a good king. You did a good job, waiter. You can be proud of yourself.
For your help, Your Majesty.
First, we need to crack down on the biggest troublemakers.
We're working on it. While the consul was meeting, von Berghoff and his men set out for Rabush. Alderin won't get you anymore.
He and Ruthard are in it together. Once we get Odin, we can handle Ruthard easy. Rabush will be yours. After all, Otto has already got Malishov.
I appreciate your confidence, sir.
But the devil knows there are a lot more strongholds to conquer here.
For the king, red wine, boy.
No, we shall have white. We have had enough of red.
White. Quickly! Rabush falls. Others will follow.
I think von Berghoff's little contraption will find its use again.
Need be. We could use it to raise this town hall too. And I have some suggestions for other candidates.
Not so fast, my friend. It's a wondrous tool, but we can't rely on it forever.
Bring it here to the square and point it at the city hall. Those psychopaths will benefit.
It's a splendid idea, but it won't be necessary. The councillors are quite fearful enough already that they can hide nothing from us.
There's been enough fretting, sire. You shall see. Soon we will drink to the conquest of another fortress.
You are right. So then,
to victory. And you, boy, will you drink with us? So that you shall have something to tell your children and grandchildren.
To victory, sire.
To today's, and those of the future.
What's that you're doing? Surely you don't want to... You hear that Lord Constance to be eaten.
Parish priest has quite a view, sweating at the altar. Mary drops his psalter. Hallelujah, Lord.
You in need of something, my well-oiled friend?
I'd like to drink a toast with you to our... So,
Too touching.
come now.
I never had
Truly.
Oh, maybe once. The older I get, the worse it is.
See now. Only, there's nothing... Fuck.
I've got a tongue like a slice of weak old bread after all...
Well, get...
His lordship is so unsteady on his legs.
To hell with that keg slop. Your father sure... I had my eye on him all evening. He had pitchers brought from somewhere for himself and left the rest of us to drink cheap dregs.
You can bet on it.
I don't doubt it.
I don't know about you, but I can barely stand and to stand over that ditch. Just fall in. Until then, Sigismund men over us one after another. Up like that poor son over there. I'm filled with grief.
How'd you like our wine, Chevalier?
The art of winemaking has a long tradition in... recipes are passed on from father to son. I myself, even the French royal, the king...
I expect his lordship had the best barrel...
Best, this wine would perhaps be... Give me 100 knights in full armor.
Rather we didn't end up like that poor son. I don't know about you, but I can barely stand. And to stand over that ditch. You just fall in. At least you can swim. See? Best thing
Half of us only came here for the feast anyway.
I thought your Alistair was brown I love my Alicia.
All right. Sorry, mate. But you're right about
Good wine on the table, sooner he's having argument, any debate going on around him.
Good day. God be with you.
And when it comes to affairs of state,
I thought your Alistair was brown-eyed, though.
Came here for the feast anyway.
I'm filled with grief.
He was calling out to me, begging to be eaten.
That's our region.
Wow, a nice, rich bride. Fat dowry is going to take the ball out of this ship.
But I can barely stand. And to stand over that ditch. You just fall in. marry. What do you say?
Good heavens. Strong words.
You do it. Oh, like a queen, what? I'm talking about fucking serious. There wouldn't be no tomorrow.
Are you surprised?
Bloody hell.
You're changing the subject.
I'm filled with grease. The roast was calling out to me, begging to be eaten.
I spent half the day scrubbing that floor.
Good day.
Sorry, I don't want to
What do you think? A fortress full of...
I haven't eaten so well in a long time.
He didn't have to choose me. My old ma spent her whole life in this kitchen, and my grandmother before her. God.
Wait, you're Kvieta's daughter, Madlenka.
It's been a long time since any... I was afraid you'll forget.
Do you think I could ever forget you? Come on.
Ah, stop it. Even as a young lordling, you were bringing girls here from all over the county. I was just convenient for you, because the kitchen was just a few steps away.
Oh, come on. I also chased that dolt from the stables.
Cooper? How, when your father sent you away, I found out...
You haven't changed at all.
But I have. And you've changed too. You left a haughty young pup, and now you return...
An old dog.
Not at all. The years have been kind to you.
Why don't we go somewhere together? Somewhere private. And reminisce about the old days.
You really haven't changed at all. You ought go and have a drink and stop chasing girls. I mean, it's embarrassing at your age.
Where might I find the really good wine here?
Why? You don't like the stuff from the kegs?
It's not for me. One of the
Aha. If you go down the cellar stairs, you'll see the pictures lined up on the table. It's Lord Odorin's best. He's drunk.
I've got some warm wood downstairs.
Be just any army. It'll be an army like the likes of which this country's never seen before. You're living in a dream.
God be with you.
You farmyard beast!
Greetings. And with you.
I've got some warm wood downstairs.
What kind of name is Bruce Phallus anyway? Bucephalus. See now, just mispronounce the name, and we're not talking about a horse. Kurva, bloody dice.
Ladies.
I'm right.
Good evening, my esteemed lady. I haven't yet had the opportunity to make...
No matter. Although Martin hardly spoke of you, from what I heard.
Would you kindly introduce your two companions?
This is Lady Christina, second wife of Lord Biniek of Nosteds. She's standing in for him here today.
Nice to meet you, sir.
It's rather noisy here, Mom. Don't you think?
It is, a bit. But that's all part of celebrations. And today we have cause for celebration, don't we?
Wouldn't you prefer a little privacy? I'll gladly escort you.
Restrain your ardor. You're not the first to try and lure my girls somewhere out of my sight. If you want to amuse yourself with them, I insist on being present. Or you may be on your way.
But I had no wish to.
And while you're on your way, we're quite thirsty from all this constant chit-chat.
Do I look like a servant to you?
No, but surely you wouldn't leave these young ladies to suffer thirst. Be so kind to bring us another pitcher of wine. I don't know what's in those kegs, and I don't intend to try it out.
About a horse, but a cock. Look at him. It'd be worse if you already had every stand straight.
Having a good time?
It's a fucking bore.
Well, what are you missing? There's wine, food,
Even a few feet. I'd rather have a game.
Well, let's have a game then.
For a coin. What else?
I don't play for...
Oh, you can...
Looking too happy at the moment.
Have you ever thought about getting married?
How come you're still here, sir?
When you all hail Jobst. He sorted things out here nicely. He got my money for us, but you know how it goes. Give them a finger. I'm too old and fond of my comfort.
Did you at least discuss with Hanush where the wedding will take place?
Nothing to discuss. The wedding will take place at our castle Littitz, of course. It's the pride of our family. We can fit in 3 times more people than here.
But there are... I'd bet my right arm old Hanush will want to have the wedding there.
What? In Rattay? Well...
But deal with him yourself, though. I won't be your gent's messenger.
Have you ever thought about getting married again? It would make a lot of things easier for you.
And how should I interpret this question?
In the simplest terms, I'm offering you a business deal. Rather than I tell you,
You can hardly stand straight, Margaret. Everything crossed his path. He would never have made it all the way here.
The rat'll be good, I hope.
Now there's a piece of horseflesh for you, Rudart. Not like that nag of yours.
What the hell do you feed it with? It looks more like a damn bull.
Sir! Sir! There's some horsemen right out front of the fortress.
Ah, that's Peter of Pisac. He wouldn't come to the council, but he is coming happily to the celebration, you old fox.
Come on in, sir. There's wine aplenty. Hey! Hey! Intruders! Enemies at the gates!
seize the nobles! Kill the rest!
surrounded Christian. He can't make it on his own.
You're mine! Hey, no one's hiding! Stand your ground! Get ready to leave.
Quick! No. Can't leave now. Whoa! Whoa!
Ready to leave this life! Get him! You're dead. Bashing on the head! Keep it up! Come on, man! Christ! I'm here! Take that fucker out! Damn it!
The Lord giveth, and the Lord taketh.
You're done here, Horsens. I need... That was a close shave.
A little too close. Oh, fuck me.
Do my eyes deceive me? Henry!
Godwin!
How did you get...
Damn. I can't tell you how happy I am to see you. You turned up at just the right moment.
Is everyone alright?
Well, some are, some aren't.
They captured Odorin, Kunstad and Rutard. And they took Alder and Kunrad of Vector away too.
They wanted to slay the rest like dogs.
What about my father? And Hanush?
They left with Jobst long before that. I'm sure they're all right, but... not everyone was so lucky.
I tried to come as soon as possible and warn you, but Von...
You knew he was...
He wanted Odorin. He probably had no idea they'd find most of Sigismund's enemies here in one place.
I bet he couldn't believe his fucking...
And Sigismund will be moving at a... We have to be really careful now. One wrong move, he'll...
You want to give up now?
Nobody said anything about giving up. We'll treat the wounded, bury the dead, get the... Then we'll hide in the...
if I survive the journey.
The king announced one more thing at the council. That is, he or...
Fuck! Liechtenstein's got his people there.
The city rabbi is sitting upstairs in the hall.
They're our allies. We have to help them.
What do you mean by we? Everyone here is lucky to be still breathing. I can just see them all jumping to their feet and rush to save their poor Jews.
Maybe Samuel will figure something.
He's here too.
Aye, escorting the rabbi. You should go and see them as soon...
Anyway, we've got...
Give me a moment. Guard the walls until morning. If anyone shows up, I want to know about it. I'll be with Christopher.
They put enough arrows in him to knock down 3 like him. What about your horse? I don't know. I saw him bolting out the gate. Someone set his mane and tail on fire. Maybe he'll come back. Or maybe the crows are feasting on him already. Poor handsome, young, sturdy. Well, the feast was over quickly. No, he almost took minute of food. Crushed. What have they done that the Lord God's punishment or not, brought it upon themselves. Watch him. He's as greedy as a pig. You know this. Well, you know. Leave it alone, the two of you. Now we're in it. This is a nightmare.
Good to see you both. Alive.
Oh, come on. You know I've walked out of much worse scrapes laughing.
They could well have killed us all. If it hadn't been for you, Henry, von Berkhoff could have caused a lot more harm.
Von Aulitz surprised even Sigismund with that. You should have seen the look on the king's face when he told him.
Well, thank God we all survived.
Well, not all of us. They killed Lady Anna of Volstein and many other nobles. It was slaughter.
And they captured our closest and most influential allies. Without them, we can hardly get the burghers on our side. We're stuck.
We'll figure out a way to help them.
But how? Our plans are ruined.
Get a grip. Whining doesn't help anyone.
You're right. When I drink too much wine, I get overwhelmed with self-pity. Nevertheless, I have to admit it can't get much worse.
Actually, it might. Very soon. At Sigismund's council, an order was given to ransack the Jewish quarter.
God's wounds! We need to get back to the city and warn them.
I'm going with you.
Out of the question. Do you want... You'll be more useful if you stay here and help Henry. Tell Samuel and the rabbi to get ready to travel. I'll try to get someone else to join. Jobst finds out...
This.
We have to take care of him, Sir Christopher. Hope is falling back soon.
So many dead. Doing our work.
What if the old lord doesn't come back?
Then we'll have a young one. He's not a little boy anymore. Soon he'll get married and have a bunch of children.
We can only hope.
Did I not tell you we should not come here?
Preaching again. Aren't you... a priest?
That's true. We need to get you into safety. You're the Lord of the Horse. Lord of the Ruins. Raised yourself. Did I say anything like that?
Young Sir Christopher came.
But what would happen to Mommy if neither of us
Sam, I need to have a word with you.
Uh-huh. That makes two of us.
Just tell him. You may not get another chance.
I talked to Godwin. He said you know each other?
What did you talk about? Me?
We talked about your stepfather, Martin.
Why? Neither of you knew him.
It's true, I did not. But I tried many times. Remember how I stared at your sword when we first met? I recognized the Master's symbol engraved there. Well, the thing is, I am Martin's son.
What? Pa's son? How did...
Yes, his son. That is, his bastard son.
Are you sure? We look the same age, and Martin lived with me and Ma as long as I can remember.
When I was born, he was already long gone. Maybe we are not even a year apart.
And what does that make us then?
Nothing. Proof perhaps that both your god and mine have a sense of humor. You know, all my life, I thought if I did not give a shit about that man, it would be easier. But now that I know I will never see him, it troubles me that I did not get to know him.
I can tell you about him if you want. This is not the end. We have to... Sigismund ordered confiscation of the property of people.
The king has...
He's no king to me. He's...
What's a Gezerah?
That is hard to explain.
Nonsense. It is as clear as day. Christians set out to kill our people. Innocent and often defend... And all that with a king.
This is what we were afraid of. But we need to get back into the city and get the... Will you come with us, Henry?
I'll come. And Lichten...
Very well.
I'll be back soon.
Hurry up. Did I not tell you we should not come here?
You did. But
No one knows where they took order them. The others. Don't mourn.
We have to take care of him, Sir
Let's fight.
Do I look like drop by when I...
Why did they want to...
I reckon my face bothered them.
And that's a reason for it?
Unlike the hypocrites in the League of Lords.
I know they call you...
Aye. They call me a... And that's what rankles the Lords. that I'm getting rich at their expense.
So you're on the king's...
I'm on the side of whoever pays me, lad. My noble word is my oath. Unlike that of bastards like Von...
Have you been at war?
Aye. I fought in Moravia, and I'm still the hetman of the royal city of Znaim. You're just a yokel. So you hardly know what's been going on in the kingdom these last few years?
You're an experienced warrior.
Not now.
I'd like to learn...
Not now.
We can go.
Thank God you're all right. On the way here, I saw Sigismund horsemen and feared the worst.
Kubienka? What brings you here?
Well, I heard you were having some kind of a feast here, so I came to grab a bit of meat. And I see, instead of that, you have a massacre here.
Well, the real massacre is yet to come if we don't do something fast. We have to get to Kuttenberg. Can we borrow the wagon you arrived on?
But of course. I borrowed it too, if you know what I mean, but,
Could you stop blabbering already? We don't have the time.
Easy, Ingele. And you, sir, if you can, come with us and help us.
All right. But could you please tell me what the fuck is going on?
I'll explain to you on the way. Time is running out.
Are you coming too, Sir John?
Of course.
Let's go then.
Burekata.
Peresh, can we go any faster?
Settle down, son. If you must keep your tongue busy, then use it to pray.
Would you tell me what the fuck is going on already?
Sigismund ordered an attack on the Jewish quarter. We need to get everyone out of there fast.
Bloody hell. I just got healed up so nicely today.
Oh, that is just great. My mother's life is in the hands of a drunkard.
Don't worry. We'll save your mother.
And everyone else too. Don't forget that.
You seem to care an awful lot about these people, sir.
Are you surprised? It's all my fault. If they weren't helping me...
That droid of Sigismund, may his name be erased, would have found some other excuse to get rid of us.
Look, it's not that I don't feel sorry for you, but don't you think maybe we could make the horses go a little faster? At this pace, we won't make it there in a week.
Samuel, how... What was the story with your mother and Martin?
Do you really want to talk about this right now?
It may be the last chance we get. We could both be dead in a while.
All right. But like I said, I never actually knew Martin. He once came to Kuttenberg and fell in love with my mother. But she is the daughter of a rabbi. Obviously, she could not marry a goy.
And tonight, you will see why.
If you want, Mummy will surely tell you more. If we can get there in time. What was he like? I mean, Martin.
He was a good man.
Seriously. With those fucking horses.
All right. Schnell! Schnell!
What's the matter? Why are we stopping?
We will walk from here. We cannot drive right into those murderers' arms.
But how do we get into the town then?
We will go through Sheol.
There are many abandoned mine shafts under the town. One of them ends here.
Won't it collapse on our heads?
We'll find out soon enough.
Follow me.
What a blessing it is to have found the passageway. Punishment for our many sins.
Sins? You killed our savior.
What did you just say?
Nothing. I'm just blabbering.
I dare you to say that again. Loud and clear.
You know what, sir? Just ignore me and be glad I'm here. And... Front, pick it up a little, Kuro. My arse is getting numb. So, do you hear anyone?
If they manage to get all the way here, it is all over.
No, I think... I must have just imagined it. Let's keep moving. We should split up here. Me and the rabbi will go this way to the shul. We have to take the Torah and warn everyone.
What about us?
You keep going straight ahead and then to the left. You'll get right to the King Solomon Tavern. Gather up all the secret documents and wait for us.
Shouldn't someone come with you, just in case? How about Kubienka here? Henry and I can handle it.
Well, if you insist.
Was that all the contempt you could muster up?
Well, good luck. We'll see you up there.
Follow me. Hopefully we'll find it quickly. I left a stack of my papers in the tavern. And if they fall into Sigismund's hands, people in other towns will die too.
How can a few pieces of parchment be that important? And what do they contain, anyway?
Nothing very pleasant for the most part. Who hates who? Who could be blackmailed with what? Who's hiding where and why? In short, nothing I can afford to lose. Hopefully everything will be all right at the tavern. My stash is locked away, and Samuel's friends are guarding the place. But who knows what the situation is like in the streets now.
Are you afraid?
Me? Do you have any idea how many times I've had to run from a burning town or deal with a hired assassin?
More than once, I reckon.
A lot more, I can tell you. But I admit, I was afraid every single time. Damn it.
What's the matter?
The door leading up to the tavern is open. Samuel's men wouldn't have left it like this.
I think there's someone walking up there.
Go and check it out. I'll gather up my... mine.
You're no match for us, fucker! Show what you're made of! More! Useless!
Baruch Hashem, Henry. You're all right.
Sam, you're back already? How does it look outside?
A few of the cutthroats got in over the walls, but we dealt with them. But there are more outside the gate.
4 of them were here in the tavern, too.
Fortunately, they didn't take anything important. But your friends paid for it with their lives.
What?
I'm so sorry. If it's any consolation...
But they didn't look like they just came to the tavern by chance. What about your mother? Is she all right?
She is, thank God. I told her to get...
I'm really sorry.
There was nothing you can navis amardes. This Erik is really pissed.
There'll be plenty of time for...
I'm sure Mama is waiting for us.
You go ahead. I'll lock the tavern and block the secret passageway so no one else can get in.
But sir, if any more...
I can take care of... God be with you.
Adam, is that you? What happened?
They climbed over the wall. One of them must have hit me.
Get up. We have to get to the shul fast. Can you walk?
I can't.
Don't worry. I'll help you. Henry, go and get Mommy. She will be in that house on the left. Bring her here.
What's the matter?
Don't worry, ma'am. He sent me to take you to him.
Mein Gott! What happened to him?
Nothing. He's out on the street helping the wounded.
Wait! Who are...
My name is Henry.
Of course I do.
I'm his...
Was sagst du?
Sam told me...
Watch out! More are coming! Run to the back. It might be safer.
What's going on?
Sam! Are you alright?
I'm fine, but we will talk when you are safe. Now run!
We have to...
Through the backyard! Watch out! They're shooting at us! From the ramparts! Get rid of them! cannot get past the wagon. We have to go this way.
I'm coming in.
Bad luck!
Irish. Still not enough? Mummy, are you all right?
I'm fine. But what about you, mein Kind?
I'm still alive. We can talk later. Now. We have to go.
I should go.
Come on!
What the hell?
What is it, fuckers? You'd rather slaughter women and the defenseless?
Let's go! What's going on up there?
Go inside. Quick.
To the fucking task.
I've never been so glad to see you two.
In need of a helping hand, are you?
No, I just don't want to die here alone. There they are. Well, now we're really fucked.
We mustn't get inside. We have to hold them back.
For how long, though?
As long as we need to. Hey, get him!
I could beat your blind shoulder. Oh!
Right. Look at you! Damn it! You're told off on a spite! Say a prayer if you can! No, right. I'll beat you to a bloody job, fucker! Jesus for mercy!
Waiting, you
Show you made of. Pray to Jesus for mercy. Stand proud. Have it. In the name of our Lord! Well ridden, ye scum! Navigation! Well ridden!
Bleeding like a you'll be sorry! And you'll soon be leaving. Get your eyes out!
Come on! Everyone's inside! Henry, come on! Let's go!
God mogen meer. Let's go. It's this way. Damn. That was a close shave. I reckon I should go to Samuel's mother and talk to her about Martin. I won't get another chance.
Surely we cannot just leave him here like this. There's nothing we can do now.
Thank you, boy.
We must get the wounded out of here first.
Are we just supposed to bury them by the side of the road? Don't worry, even if that happens.
Are you alright?
I'm fine, lad. I thank you for everything.
Is there anything else I can help you with?
Mein Gott, boy. Have you not helped us enough already? Now we have to manage on our own.
I know this might not be the best time, but...
Right now? Well, how is Martin actually? Oh,
Sigismund burned down my village.
I am sorry to hear that, lad. But that is at least you survived. That...
I'm sorry I don't have better news to give you.
Do not worry about it. I am just sad he died.
Is everything all right?
Yes. Do not worry. We were...
How did you meet?
It was such a long... He wanted to open a blacksmith shop in town. But there was no place among your people, so...
And that's what...
The rabbi gathered the good men so they could decide whether we wanted to have a goy black. Then it went schlock.
And what about...
No.
Not for a lack of suitors.
But we saw them all off pretty quickly.
So what...
My Martin would never... My father found out we were seeing each other and did his best to drive him away. But Martin would not give in, and we kept seeing each other. Until one day, I was aborted.
That means pregnant.
Yes. My father knew that if word got out, he would not be able to avoid the shame. So I did not even have time to tell Martin. I was gone for almost 4 years. In the meantime, my father told everyone. And he only let me come back when he was sure people had accepted it.
Did Martin not go looking for...
People said he did go looking for me, even as far as Colin. But he did not find out anything at all.
If only he had gone all the...
Even if he went to the very edge of the world, it would not have been enough.
And did you ever go looking?
I asked around, but no one remembered anything. Or they chose not to. And I could not just leave and go looking for him around the world. I had to take care of...
All right.
Before you go, tell me.
Well, he was strict with me, but not too much. Just I dream about him quite often. About that last day, and he said a life of adventure can be over before it begins.
He was absolutely right.
Well,
You saved all our lives. He raised you well.
I'm sorry to keep you this long, but even if not related by blood.
Well, I didn't... And thank you, my almost brother. If it was not for you, I do not know how to... What are your plans now?
I'll go back to the Devil's Den. To Zizka and...
I will see you there then. But first, I have to escort everyone to Colleen.
Everything should be all right now.
Take care of yourself, dear brother. I will see you this time tomorrow at the Devil's Den.
Have a safe journey.
Sei gesund.
Where is Miriam?
Where is she? Hear it. Screaming.
That's my danger.
You're mine!
Come on, then. Bad luck! Fuck you!
Did you see that coming, eh?
Hey, lad.
What are you doing here?
What does it look like? Resting. I've been lugging these sacks for ages now. So I decided to take a load off. But I can tell you, it ain't too comfortable here.
Look, you know you have something sticking out of your forehead, right? It looks a bit like a horn.
A horn? Nobody's called it that yet.
What is it, then?
It's an arrow. Well, what's left of it, that is. A metal arrowhead and a bit of a wooden shaft. It used to be longer, but I broke it off after I nearly took a wench's eye out with it.
What? An arrow? Like, from a bow?
Aye, an arrow. With an arrowhead, a shaft, and a fletching. Simply an arrow.
You have an arrow stuck in your head? Shouldn't you be, well, dead? I've never seen anyone with an arrow in his head who wasn't.
Of course I should be. Dead as a doornail. If it was an ordinary arrow, I'd be pushing up daisies. But...
Oh?
Always questions all of a sudden. How about you tell me who you are for...
I'm Henry.
Oh, fuck. I heard it was real. Well, at least you got out in one piece. Look, the name's Carl. Folk on account of... Well...
How come the arrow did...
Because it ain't no...
You said that already.
Thing is, it...
Yeah, right.
You don't believe me, do you? Sometimes I get mixed up in, let's say, some conference. I was always getting beaten up, wounded, battered. No wounds, no bruise.
Well, that could very well be a coincidence.
It ain't no coincidence. This arrow here blessed me.
Do you think it could be taken out? Can I touch it?
If you touch it, I'll rip off both your arms.
Easy! I was just asking. You're worried I'd get them...
No, I'm worried that you wouldn't march and step.
Doesn't it hurt? Looks like a nasty wound.
Look, when God blesses you, you accept it.
So does it hurt?
Hurts like hell. And it fucked my eyesight up a bit. But that don't matter. It's still...
Why do you think God chose you to be blessed?
Well, I suppose all them good things what I did, I take care of my people.
I understand.
Exactly, lad. A whole year, me and my lads got ourselves into some dodgy but enough chat. I've got a proposition for you. You lug one of them sacks here for me.
And what's in it for me? Well,
You youngsters is all the same. You should help you.
True. But good deed...
All right, then. If you help him with the sack.
What's in these sacks?
Just stuff what folk leave lying around these days. Everyone... And then, and when you...
Yeah, that's true. Wet char... And what are you going to do with this charcoal?
What do you mean? It's charcoal. You know, so, will you...
Hauling...
That's a shame.
Go! Whoa! Whoa!
Good morning.
I'd like to learn...
Not a damn thing, lad. But first...
All right.
Good lad.
I need to improve my...
Then sword at the main... All right, then.
I'd like to learn...
Where's that?
Again?
Always!
All right.
Ready.
I want to see what you...
All right then.
I'd like to...
You got that?
All right.
Ready.
You can ride off.
Yes, no. All right then.
I'd like to learn...
You got that wine for me?
All right. I need to get better at defending myself with a polearm.
All right then.
Greetings to you. Well, this doesn't seem too bad.
What do you think?
Well, I cannot say I expected to end up in this kind of company, but a man must accept his destiny.
What do you think of Zhizh?
The Chevalier Jan? Well, he's not doing... That takes a lot more. Mark...
I can't get Catherine out of my head. I don't understand her. I'm sure you have more experience of love than me. What do you make of her?
And what can I get for
Why is she with us?
Ah, you're right. I am a connoisseur of love like I am of wine. But for my tastes, Mademoiselle Catherine is of somewhat aged vintage. Though, I have to admit she's full-bodied and fragrant.
That's not really what I meant. Why is a woman like her with us?
Là est la question. I had the feeling something terrible happened to her in the past.
So do I. But what?
I have no idea. But she is fond of you, if you ask me. Try asking her, and maybe something will come of it. L'amour.
Oh, come on.
I am a good judge of people, trust me. L'amour.
How do you get on with...
Oh, young Lord Chapon may be inexperienced. Needless to say, he has Godwin and Jessica, Colonel... and that devil in prison.
Have you met God?
The priest who is very skilled with a sword. In addition, he can play chess, and in drinking wine, he beats...
Have you had the chance to meet my half-brother?
Samuel. It is strange that he joined your...
What do you think?
Le diable sec.
You think so?
My instinct rarely...
How do you get on with Jan?
Oh, those two. Once in Kuttenberg, I also had a servant who pretended not, but he was wrong.
What do you think of Kubienka?
A good warrior, but he has no...
Well, I don't think...
And that is just the problem.
Tell me.
Ah, mon ami, poorly, poorly. But what? After all, I had to live up to my reputation. And at the time, it did not look hopeless at all. I thought it would be enough to stall Sigismund for a while before the Allied army...
Only no army...
Précisément. The hope for a swift end melted away. I, who fought in 5 countries...
What other countries have you fought in?
In Italy, against the English, here of course. And in the meantime, however, I can pass on some of my...
I'd like to learn.
It will take some time, acquiring more, especially now. What would you like to...
I want to know how
Eh bien, the French, they move with the crew. I will tell you. Allons-y, mon ami.
I'd like to learn.
It will acquire a special... What?
When we...
On my soap. Allons-y.
I'd like to...
It will acquire especially so.
As a nut,
I would only... Allons-y, mon...
I'd like to...
It will acquire especially so.
Sir...
You will... Allons-y.
I'd like to...
It will take some acquiring, especially... What would you...
Baron Bra...
Mona, what? Remember, I don't...
An ale, as usual.
I'll have a look at the...
Great. I'm glad you found what you were looking for.
I bring bad news from Kuttenberg. Eric sold... Fortunately, we saved most of the people.
Fuck! Where are they now?
Samuel and the rabbi took those who...
Shit. We have to find Dry Devil and Capon and decide what to do next.
Samuel said he wants to be around for that.
I see. But if he's gone to Colin, he... Oh well. At least we'll have...
All right.
Henry, I was really worried about you. It's good she had...
Thanks, lots of violence and...
God damn!
It didn't look so bad at the start, but some of Eric's cutthroats got inside the tavern and murdered before we'd finished with them. A great mob gathered outside and struck again.
Oh, fuck! God damn it! I should have gone there.
I'm always glad to fight by your side. But you wouldn't have changed anything there. All we could do was try to hold back Eric's people as long as possible. See, there's a hidden tunnel inside it.
Fucking tunnels? What about Liechtenstein?
He's fine. And he managed to get those mysterious documents of his.
Praise God. He's from an old and glorious. The main thing is you got out.
No need to thank me.
I beg to disagree. First and foremost, be it known that if you should ever similarly find yourself in captivity, and secondly, I have something here, a hunting bow that has no equal. It can fell the...
I'm honored. Please?
According to legend, this...
What are you saying?
When I found out that Yobst would gladly... And it was immediate...
That is certain.
It'd be great to try that bow out, right? Wine.
We only went...
Yeah, but it was memorable. Don't tell me you wouldn't like it. But first duty...
What happened?
It was a bit...
Well, the mate...
Indeed.
Did anything happen?
No. But it took ages to get to Malashov. I was traveling with von Owlet. They treated my...
What did they do with you in Malashov?
Nothing much, actually. But they treated me decently, as befits a noble. Von Berghoff came after... Only I almost went mad from being cramped in that damned room.
What was the problem with the room?
That I couldn't get out of there. You saw yourself when you came... It's just... Actually, I never did. I had a feeling the roof would fall on my head again and I'd be buried alive.
I understand.
That's a fact. Once I get my hands on my estates, and above all, no...
Great. I'm really looking forward to this.
You can be the castellan or something. Don't... I'll even have a forge built so you feel right at home.
They didn't let you...
No. But most of the time we were... Like I say.
What did Von...
Just the usual courtesies. The captivity... They behaved about Rad.
And what did he...
Nothing that he didn't already know.
And did he swallow it?
I think he sus...
My word. But the main thing...
Indeed.